Hey Patrick, can you share some of your opinions on employee satisfaction?
Sure, that's a topic that really excites me. I have a goal. My goal is to have the most engaged employees in the world. In our organization, Tommy, the employee is the most important person. Our team members and our team leader are the most important person in our business, period. They're the most important person in our company. They're going to dazzle our customers. So there's a lot of talk out there about customer treatment and 5-star treatment, and you can read the books from Ritz-Carlton and you can read the books from these high-end companies and Disney and talk about what they do to dazzle their customers. But really the foundation of that is dazzling the employee. So what I want, and what we have to some extent here, is we have a line of people that are fighting to come to work here and that fight to stay. And that's what I want. I want that regret when they leave here. I saw 2 former employees that used to work in our shop. They were courted by another dealership. They went to work there. Both of them are back. Hey, look, the grass wasn't greener. This place is so good. And look at all the business you guys have. And I was so pleased to see them here and coming back. And that's a different discussion altogether, but it flows right into what I'm talking about. So most businesses fail for lack of capital. And the second reason most businesses fail is because their employees are disengaged. There's 20% of all the employees out there are actively sabotaging their employer, making things worse for the other employees, making things worse for the customer. And when you're disengaged, you have that feeling of complacency and that feeling of apathy. And when you're apathetic, the customer picks up on it that you don't care about them. But when you're engaged and you love the place you work, when you hear someone say something negative about, hey, how can I fix that? That's not who we are. And you're proud of the person next to you, and you're proud of the person that you work with. And you also know that there's a standard that we all are held to, being on time, dress code in a certain way, the right attitude. When you look at me and you don't smile, you're not going to last in my dealership very long. So there's that foundational thing, and they know the person sitting next to them is held to the same standard. And if they're not going to be here very long at Bakersfield Hyundai. And that's fun for me. That's a culture of employee engagement that is very, very important. And like I say, it's the most important person in our organization. More important than the customer. Because if I don't have employees, I can't help the customer. If I don't have engaged employees, I can't dazzle the customer. And if you are anything like me, and you want to grow in your life, and I want to grow in my life and grow my business, I need to serve more people. And I can only do that by serving more employees and showing them, hey, you're extremely important to me. The employee benefits deal here at Bakersfield Hyundai is critical. We're discussing right now, how do we have a unique selling proposition to really high-end employees? Do we offer even more time off to the employees? Do we pay for even more? Do we insist that they take it and take the money for it? And so those are coming in very short order, and I'm very excited about that. And I'm excited about all that. So yeah, employee satisfaction is right up here with breathing air in our business.
What is the most important thing when it comes to employee satisfaction that you've noticed?
Well, I think it's the leadership, it's the team leadership. So all of our leaders were grown, which is very cool. They're grown from being an employee, and they showed some sparkle. And so we said, you need to lead more people to be more like you. And so now they're in leadership positions. In most companies, and companies I've certainly been involved with in the past, I've watched, and most people leave the company because the managers run them off. They're awful. They get in the chair and they think that the employee's there to serve them. Well, our team leaders are here to serve the employees, period. The employee has to serve the customer. The team leader has to serve the employee. That's their customer. And if you're going to dazzle your customer, you have to dazzle your employee, right? So the most important thing is it comes from the top. The most important person is the employee. Second most important person is that employee's leader. And then I'm the third most important. Probably the least, but anyway. When I told you I wanted a line of people that fight to get in here, I went to the Disney Institute in 2014, and I know it's gotten better over the last 9 years, but even then it was phenomenal. And did you know that Disney gets 2,000 applicants a month, and they only have like 100 jobs to fill? in the entire organization. They get to take the top 5% of those applications every month and sift through them and get the top 5% to even come in and interview. That's special, and that's what we're moving to. We have a list of people that want to come to work for us, and I have choices today. And when we first got here, nobody was coming. We have to advertise off the street and hope somebody would come in. But today, hey, this is my, look, I don't know if you're gonna make the cut. You're not smiling enough. You know, you have a tattoo on your forehead, something that doesn't work for our business. You know what I mean? Forward-facing business with our customers. So I just want to tell you the most important thing for me is to have a long line of people that want to fight to come to work here. And big regrets if you happen to leave. Oh, I shouldn't have left that place. Boy, that was good. I want engaged, professional, great attitude, really well-paid employees. That's what I'm looking for. And I want them to grow and blossom and become great community leaders and great family people. So that's my goal.